Hi, boys and girls. So last week we started our unit on Jamestown, and this week we're going to continue to learn about Jamestown. So I wanted to go through this quick slideshow with you and review some of the information that we learned last week and that we'll continue learning this week. So in this picture, you see the Jamestown Fort, which was on a narrow peninsula in the James River. And archaeologists have discovered the site of the original fort location. In the top picture, you'll see three ships, the Susan Constant, the Godspeed, and the Discovery. And these ships are what brought the colonists over from England across the Atlantic Ocean to the New World. What were the reasons for English colonization in America? Well, some of the European countries, including England, were in competition to increase their wealth and power, and they could do this by expanding their empires to the Americas. So England wanted to establish an American colony to increase her wealth and power. And a little chant that I teach you to help you remember, we're going to hold money bags up like we're really wealthy. Okay, so that word wealth means money. So wealth. And then we're going to hold our arms up big and strong for power. So it goes like this. Wealth and power, wealth and power. England wanted wealth and power. Now you practice to remember that. More reasons they wanted to start a colony in North America is they hoped to find silver and gold in America. And an American settlement would furnish raw materials like trees that could not be grown or obtained in England. And then they would take those and take them back to England and maybe make furniture and things that they could sell or open markets that they could use for trade. Now, a way that I've taught everybody to remember this is a song that's off of Rudolph. If you've ever seen Rudolph the Little Snowman, at the beginning sings a song that goes, silver and gold, silver and gold. So Miss Bells has adapted that to help us remember why they were going to start a colony in North America. And it goes like this. Silver and gold, and raw materials. Silver and gold in Jamestown would make the settlers happy. Make sure you practice that song. Now, what were the reasons why the Jamestown settlers came to America? Well, Jamestown was primarily an economic venture. When you see the word economics, I want you to think about money. So when you see the word economic, think about money, 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 money. The stockholders of the Virginia Company of London, that was like a business and a company. They financed the settlement of Jamestown. That finance means to pay for. So they gave them the ships and the men and the supplies that were needed to come over and start this colony. Jamestown became the first permanent English settlement in North America in 1607. Now remember, England tried to start a colony before, and it was called the Lost Colony of Roanoke, but we don't know what happened. Everyone vanished when they came back to bring more supplies. Where is Jamestown located? When the settlers arrived in 1607, Jamestown was located on a narrow peninsula bordered on three sides by the James River. Today, Jamestown is located on an island in the James River, so years of erosion washed away the little piece of land that connected. So now it's on an island and water surrounds all of Jamestown in the James River. Now, why did the settlers choose the site they chose at Jamestown? They thought it was a great location, and instructions from the Virginia Company and the King had told them to go inland and find a suitable place for their colony. They thought the location was easily defended from attack by the sea or the Spanish. Now remember, Spain was trying to get some of that land too. The water along the shore was deep enough for ships to dock, and they believed they had a good supply of fresh water. But we read that may not be so true. And what was the importance of the charters of the Virginia Company of London to the Jamestown settlement? We read about Queen Elizabeth, who ruled England for a long time, and she passed away and didn't have any kids or any siblings, so her ruling went to King James, her cousin. So the King of England granted charters to the Virginia Company of London to establish a settlement in North America. It would also give English rights to the settlers, and it would define the physical boundaries of the colony. So the king didn't give money or finance it like the Virginia Company did. He just gave the Virginia Company permission, and he did that in the charters, and it's just a document that said they had permission to start a colony in North America. They could have the same rights as the English, and that they would define the boundaries of the colony. And that's all for today.